Hello and welcome to the channel. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for daily FM content, whether that's tactics, gameplay or other things. Be sure to comment what you'd like to see. Link in the description below to my current series where you can see the tactic in action, and also a link to all my socials. Enjoy the video and be sure to like and subscribe. Hello and welcome back to the channel, episode 4 of If I Were in Charge. Previously done Arsenal, Aston Villa, Bournemouth. Now it's time to work down towards Brighton. Now before we start with the video, let's have a look where they're expected to finish for this season. In terms of competitions, avoid relegation. Pretty standard for Brighton. Their squad is probably better than avoiding relegation. They've got some really good players. Not a great team, but some decent players you could definitely utilise this year. Reached the 5th round FA Cup. Reached the 4th round of the Carabao. It seems to be quite a common theme that the 5th round and the 4th round are pretty much the bog standard Premier League club requirements for these competitions. But this is so far the lowest expectations for a team that they've done so far in this series. So our first tactic, or our only tactic today, is a 4-2-3-1 with Brighton. You could change it up a little bit. I'm doing one tactic today though. Can't speak today. But so in goal we've got Matt Ryan, sweeper keeper support. I think he's a very good goalkeeper this year. He's 27, so probably improve in a couple of years. Could move to a bigger club, so you might want to leave. Maybe also get a new contract at 38k a week. Not too expensive to start off with though. But a 6 foot, decent sweeper keeper. Reflexes are good, positioning is good, determination is good, and his agility is decent. So overall, very, very solid goalkeeper of relegation sort of side. Montoya at right back, 28 years old, all round pretty good. Can tackle, can pass, can mark, can cross, can dribble. Decent pace, good stamina, which is quite important. And also 15 work rate, as you guys know by now. Work rate is very important on this game, and also one of my favourite stats or attributes. Bottom of fullback support, you could go attack if you wanted to, but I think Brighton, you want to be a bit more sort of defensive minded, especially if you're playing against big sides. Lewis Dunk and Webster at centre back, both ball playing defenders. Dunk is very, very solid. Good tackling, good vision, good passing, decent pace as well. There is an option on the bench for, I think it is Duffy. Duffy is a great defender, but he can't run. He has 9 acceleration, 10 pace. Not really worth doing. Good for cups, good for experience, good leadership, good determination for mentoring, but really overall as a starting centre-back, not really what you want in the Premier League. Webster partners him, either footed to play him on the left, Dunk is right footed to play him on the right. So Webster on the left here, pretty similar to Dunk, but younger, 24 years old, English partnership. Good tackling, decent passing and visions therefore, ball playing defender. Work rate's not too bad and pace is pretty all round good for a centre-back, especially at Brighton. And left back, Bernardo, the Brazilian, 24 years old. Once again, like Montoya, can go forwards, not as well as Montoya. 10 crossing, 10 dribbling can be improved. Maybe look to maybe sign a left back if you can. But good pace, good acceleration, can tackle, can mark, can pass, good work rates as well. Gets up and down the pitch, 17 fitness, 15 stamina. So overall, pretty solid defence, I'd say, for a relegation battle side. In midfield, we've got from Mazzala support and a box-to-box. You can play DLP if you want to, I'll show you where. But proper as a Mazzala, he can tackle quite well, but good going forwards, good dribbling, good passing. Mental stats of 13 plus in everything apart from leadership, so very, very solid. And his physicals as well, pretty well-rounded player. I think Mazzala's most suited for him. I think he's naturally a DLP, which you could use, but I prefer a better tackler as a DLP. So I've gone for Mazzala role. Utilise his first touch, long shots and dribbling. First touch in long shots are quite important. This year, long shots can be utilised if you go shoot on sight, but we haven't done that this year. But Aaron Moy as a box-to-box to partner him. Aaron Moy is very, very good. Very, very good. Good passing. Can tackle at 13, so he has your defensive sort of works done. Pace he lacks in. He's not the quickest, but when he's on the ball, good teamwork. Positioning and off the ball is both higher, which is needed for a box-to-box. Work rate is good. Technique is good. Passing is great. Dribbling is great. Once again, composure and finishing in long shots also very high. And 28 years old, so he's in his prime. A lot of these players you'll see, 27, 28-year-olds in their prime, probably have to be replaced in 2 or 3 years. But I think you've got quite a good amount of money. We'll show through the finances soon of what transfers you can make as well. Now, right wing was a tough one. We've gone for Jahanbatsk. I think that's how you say it. I have no idea if it's right or not. But 25 years old. Not the best right winger. I would definitely replace him. I'll talk about transfers soon. But overall, as a starting option, good crossing, good passing, good technique. Flair's decent. Pace is okay. He's a winger attack, but good finishing and composure, so that's okay. But not the best right wing option, definitely. He's naturally inside forward, so he's right footed, but it's all okay. McAllister, advanced playmaker attack, 20 years old, Argentinian, very, very good player, 4.5 star potential. Probably becomes your key player after a year or so. Vision and passing's 15, 16. Pace is good, can dribble, can finish, can pass, good first touch, good technique. Can take a free kick at 13 free kicks. Decision making very good. I think he's pretty much a focal point in the team. If you wanted to, you could drop him down to centre mid. But I've stuck him as a 4-2-3-1 rather than 4-3-3 to try and change up the series, and also I think that in this team, McAllister behind the pressing forward works really well. Trossard on the left, another very key player for Brighton. I think Trossard and McAllister, your best two players, and Maupay in front of them. But good acceleration, good pace, good technique, work rate can be improved on, but it's not too important for an inside forward necessarily. I think you're more looking at the technical side of dribbling, finishing, and first touch, which he has 12, 15, and 13 in. Technique is solid, can pass the ball, vision's good. Teamwork's not great, but it's not necessarily too important for an inside forward, like I say. But concentration, composure, and decision making all very, very high for a relegation side. So he's definitely in the starting lineup. Now you can use Izquierdo when he's back fit. He's out for 9 to 10 months. I would probably maybe try and get him on the right if you could. I'm not sure if he would be able to play there, but maybe winger attack on the right of his pace when he's fully fit and you get rid of Johannebaeks. That's how you say it again, I'm not sure. I'd play Izquierdo on the right there, definitely. But up front, Maupay, probably the only real striker in the squad, really. You've got a couple of options. Glenn Murray. If you want no pace, I guess is your option, but I'd definitely go for a Maupay up front. Good finishing, great aggression for a pressing forward is important. Aggression and work rate and bravery, three most important stats for a pressing forward. 22 years old, 4-star potential. Probably get to a 5-star if you become pretty good with Brighton. 14th acceleration, decent pace, 5'7", so we show the crosses in a second that he's getting onto. But overall, I've used him before for a couple of clubs, not for Brighton themselves. I bought him at other saves. He's a very, very good striker this year and definitely worth keeping for sure. In terms of tactics, positive mentality, fairly narrow width, like I said in previous videos. Get a defenders narrow. Your wingers have a lot of space out wide. Pass into space, very important for a pressing forward, especially with high work rate and aggression. For some reason, pressing forward with them stats, stay on the last man a lot more and get in behind a lot more as well. Shorter passing, standard tempo. Low crosses, Maupay is 5'7", as you guys know. I'm also not going to cross much, to be honest. Our winger attack will cut in and shoot, and our inside forward will cut in and shoot from the left as well. Play for set pieces, just because our defenders are pretty good in the air. If you get a good set piece technique, I think a few goals from the season would come from that. And you got some good deliveries with Trossard, McAllister, and Aaron Moy. In transition, pretty much every save will do. Will be counter press, counter, distribute to fullbacks and centre backs. Your preference is there as well. I haven't chosen what type of distribution, but Ryan's got 13 passing, 11 vision. Good for a goalkeeper, especially at a club like Brighton. And out of possession, we've kept it exactly the same, not changed anything. If you want to press a bit more, you can, but I don't think necessarily work rate's great in your front four to have high intensity pressing on. Right, so in terms of transfers, we've got balance £4.3 million, a transfer budget of 7.8, which isn't too bad, and about 60, 70 grand a week, I think, to spend. You've got 61k a week to spend. So overall, where would I be looking to improve the club? I would definitely say striker. I mean, you don't really want Glenn Murray as your backup striker. Maupay is number one. Trossard's your number one winger, so I wouldn't play him up front. So definitely try and get a striker, maybe a loan, maybe a young wonder kid if you can afford him. In terms of attacking midfielder, I wouldn't say it's too important to get a backup. If McAllister gets injured, drop to a flat three in midfield with other players in there, with next to Moy and proper, maybe a Gross or something like that. On the right, you've got improvements being made straight away, but you have got Solly March as backup, and obviously Izquierdo comes back after 10 months, which is quite a long time away, but definitely worth keeping an eye on, maybe not spending too much money on the right-hand spot if you have got a 10-month player coming back. Left wing, I think you're okay with Izquierdo once again coming back, with Trossard as backup, or in front of him rather. Midfield, you've got a lot of depth. Basuma's very good, Stevens is good. Alzate is quite young, 20 years old, could be backup for your attacking midfield McAllister if need be, but he's only 20 and has currently 5-star potential, which is pretty good. Kayal midfield, you've got a lot of backup, like I say. Centre mid's not too important. I would definitely improve on left back though. Bernardo, not really a going forwards fullback. If you want to defend, he is a great fullback for you. 24 years old as well, but I definitely think a left back improvement, 10 dribbling, 10 crossing, definitely needs to improve. 100%. For a team like Brighton, fullbacks are important. You want to try and get your best fullbacks as possible, early on as possible as well. So definitely go for a left back. Centre backs, I think you're okay with for a good few years. Right back as well. We've got Montoya. And in goal, I think Button and Steele are probably decent backup for another couple of years. Until you get more money, like I say, you've only got 5 million maximum in the bank to start the season with. So I definitely look for striker and probably a left back as the main priorities. So that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you're new around here and if you're enjoying the series. Let me know also below any other teams outside the Premier League you'd like to see done, either Dortmund, Inter Milan, other big clubs like that. Let me know, guys. I'll definitely do them for you. But working our way through the Premier League, we've got about, I think we've got 16 more clubs to do, or 15 more clubs to do after this. So I hope you enjoyed the series, guys. Leave a like I say, and please subscribe if you are new around here. And I'll catch you on next episode when we actually manage. Who do you manage next? Who is next up? We have got Burnley, of course, possibly a 4-4-2 Brexit. We'll have to see. See you later, guys.